James Gunn finally addresses Keanu Reeves' Constantine 2, delivering an update on the state of the project that has been stuck in limbo. Welcome to Stats In. If you're just joining us, please subscribe and don't forget to turn on notifications bell for more video. Please like, share and subscribe for more. From the DCU's inception, Gunn has been vocal about adhering to the highest quality in writing, especially when considering Elseworlds projects like the Batman epic crime saga. So, the biggest challenge facing the sequel to Constantine is the script and whether it'll succeed in earning Gunn's seal of approval. James Gunn has weighed in on Keanu Reeves' Constantine 2, the long-awaited sequel to the 2005 cult classic that the Matrix star has been advocating for years. Joining Boba Talks for an interview, the DC head revealed he had discussed the project with Reeves. However, the director confessed he had yet to read the script, which remains the priority in this new DC universe. "I've discussed it on and off. I discussed it with Keanu. So, I think that's a great group of guys. I like all those people a lot. I think they're talented, but I have not read any script yet." Given how busy the director has been, whose recent works include Superman and Peacemaker Season 2, not to mention the upcoming Man of Tomorrow, it's easy to see why he might not have gotten around to the script. Fortunately, the John Wick star remains committed to ensuring the best script possible for the movie, and despite a few setbacks earlier this year, things seem to be going well. Ahead of Good Fortune's release, the actor told Fandango that he was excited about taking the new draft for the sequel to DC. "Yeah, fingers crossed. You know, another draft of the script came in. We're waiting. We're going to take it to the studio. Hopefully they like it too." Hopefully, Reeves will get his shot at the sequel to Constantine, which will further add to the Elseworlds brand as a prestige hub for stories without hindering the mainline continuity. James Gunn finally addresses Keanu Reeves' Constantine 2, delivering an update on the state of the project that has been stuck in limbo. One Piece live-action Season 1 adapted all the way from the Romance Dawn arc and concluded after adapting the Arlong Park arc. Season 2 of the series will begin adapting from the Logetown arc and eventually pick up the Little Garden arc, which is where Luffy and the Straw Hats find two adorably giant allies, literally. The streaming giant has provided a first look at Broggy and Dory, the two mighty giants who have been locked in combat for over a century. Little Garden has become the battleground for these two giants, and the Straw Hats will try to unearth why these two have been fighting every day of their waking lives. Fortunately, the John Wick star remains committed to ensuring the best script possible for the movie, and despite a few setbacks earlier this year, things seem to be going well. Ahead of Good Fortune's release, the actor told Fandango that he was excited about taking the new draft for the sequel to DC. "Yeah, fingers crossed. You know, another draft of the script came in. We're waiting. We're going to take it to the studio. Hopefully they like it too." Hopefully, Reeves will get his shot at the sequel to Constantine, which will further add to the Elseworlds brand as a prestige hub for stories without hindering the mainline continuity. Netflix has prepared a sneak peek at the two most powerful allies of Luffy who will debut in the live-action One Piece Season 2, which is set to be streamed in 2026. The series will take its viewers on another incredible journey as the Straw Hats sail to different islands. Season 1 might have hooked fans with its wholesome camaraderie and pirate adventures, but in Season 2, the scales are going to be even more epic. Dory and Broggy might debut in the Little Garden arc, but they actually belong to Elbaf, an island that the Straw Hats will arrive at a long while later. The friendship that the Straw Hats built with the two giants will come in handy at Elbaf. At the same time, the two giants foreshadow the Elbaf arc and the mysteries of the Grand Line. Dory and Broggy are gateways to the Island of Giants, Elbaf. These two proud warriors will plant the seeds of their homeland's culture and its potential role in the narrative in the long run. In fact, this future arc can even shake the very balance that the world rests on. Needless to say, live-action One Piece Season 2 is something that fans need to pay careful attention to so that they can be ready for massive payoffs down the line. The Little Garden arc itself is filled with the scheming Baroque Works agents and sets up the story for the Arabasta arc, which will feature the most intense battles Luffy and the Straw Hats have ever fought. Are you also excited about One Piece Season 2 of the live-action? Let us know in the comments below. This is the first look that fans have ever received at the upcoming Little Garden arc. Broggy and Dory will take some time to come around to the Straw Hats, but once they do, they will become an ES. James Gunn hints Ultraman might already exist on Salvation, connecting Superman's story with Peacemaker's shocking ending. Welcome to Stats In. If you're just joining us, please subscribe and don't forget to turn on notifications bell for more video. Please like, share, and subscribe for more. Now, while James Gunn teased Ultraman's possible appearance in Salvation Planet, and it already sparked buzz among fans, this potential crossover also poses great threats. Because if he somehow ended up on the planet Salvation after being sent through a black hole, things could get very dangerous, since Ultraman isn't just any villain. James Gunn may have just dropped a huge clue about the DC Universe's future. In a new interview with New Rockstars, the Superman and Peacemaker creator hinted that one of Superman's biggest enemies could already be hiding in another universe, the mysterious planet Salvation. Fans first saw this planet in Peacemaker Season 2, where Rick Flag Jr. trapped Peacemaker at the end. Meanwhile, in Gunn's Superman movie that was released previously, we saw Ultraman, an evil version of Superman, being sent through a black hole. This made fans wonder if both characters might actually be in the same place. Host Eric Voss asked, "Could Ultraman perhaps be in that other dimension where Salvation is?" Gunn replied, "Salvation is in another. It's in a totally different universe. So that you can't just get on a ship and fly, 20 million light-years and get to Earth. It's just not going to happen. It's a dimensional place and Ultraman could be, but that would be quite a huge coincidence." When asked about this theory, Gunn revealed that Salvation exists in a completely different universe, not just far away in space. But when pressed about Ultraman possibly being there, he teased he could be. This small answer has fans buzzing about a major DCU crossover already being set up. Meanwhile, amid the discussion about Ultraman's possible existence on Planet Salvation, Peacemaker Season 2 did indeed establish a connection with DCU's upcoming Man of Tomorrow. Because, by the end of the show's finale, we see Rick Flag Jr. and his ARGUS team forcing Peacemaker through the portal and trapping him on Planet Salvation. He's basically an evil version of Superman, made by Lex Luthor using a strand of Superman's hair, thus giving him the same powers as the hero, but none of his morals. That means he can fly, shoot heat rays from his eyes, and take massive hits without getting hurt. Therefore, on a planet like Salvation, which is already unstable, having someone like Ultraman could turn it into a disaster zone. Peacemaker, who is just a skilled human, would stand no chance against someone like him. Meanwhile, what makes Ultraman's situation even worse is that he might not even be in full control of his mind. In the DCU, Ultraman is made as a clone of Superman who follows commands from a control system. But after being pulled through a black hole, that system may have been destroyed. So instead of a thinking villain with a plan, we'd have a mindless, super-strong being acting on pure instinct. That's what Peacemaker could be stuck with. So, if Ultraman is truly on Salvation, the whole planet could fall apart. Salvation was designed to be a prison for metahumans who couldn't be contained on Earth. But Ultraman's strength could destroy the entire system. He could try to escape by tearing open the fabric of the dimension itself, or worse, take control of the planet and rule over whoever's trapped there. There's even a chance that his body could start mutating due to the black hole's effects, turning him into Bizarro, another twisted version of Superman.